Sorry, Blabs.
What?
We're talking about the waitress.
Oh, no.
We're talking about the waitress here.
The waitress.
Okay, so Arch, you saw the story about the game that is about illegal migrants coming across Mexico and trying to get into the southern border of the United States.
That I did.
Yes. This obviously, people can kind of see right through what's going on. The company that is developing this has blatantly said they're more or less an activist company. This is their first game that they're doing. People see through it. This is all built around the idea of being compassionate and telling the real stories and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll tell you this. The reaction to this with them kind of shutting everything down, stopping their social media, videos getting privated, has been really pretty amazing. And it has set off some very, it sets off the usual subjects, if you will, including everyone's favorite waitress, who is no longer in the video game industry. Let's go ahead and remove you and pop you up. Where are you? There we are. And look who it is, Arch. We have America's favorite waitress waiting for you right here. She was not happy with the response. And I'd like to thank 8-Bit Eric for this. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead here. Man, look at that face. That is so good. Now, we don't talk about America's favorite waitress very much on the show because she doesn't warrant any conversation. She's irrelevant, right? But I thought that her response perfectly encapsulated the response to the response here. This idea that, well, I'll let you be the judge of what she's saying here. She kind of went in and kind of laid the groundwork here, and then we'll kind of see what she says about the response here. By the way, Bear Slayer says, no idea who she is. This is the waitress who used to work at Kotaku before she got fired. And we're playing. And we're not playing. And we're playing. Do you see that it should be playing?
Nothing is moving.
Nothing is moving. What the fuck? All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring it over here. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of twisting and tweaking here. Once again, we're on StreamYard today. I'm going to be honest. If you want to start a podcast, it's a great platform to start on. But once you kind of take the next step, doesn't quite work out. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Let me just open this up.
Anyway, Game Hunter Serious
Yeah,
for
thanks.
$1.99 says, I have respect for sumo wrestlers. They work out. Yeah, those guys are huge. They're muscular people.
Sumos are legit.
It's an indie game.
All right, hold on.
Adventure.
Almost there. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I know, Blabs.
I heard the voice.
I know, you heard her voice, and you're like, ugh, me too. All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, she's the female Voldemort, chat. There you go. Shall not be named.
Right. Everyone's favorite. Let's see, where are we at? Windows. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get this. All right, here we are.
Industry members about the game that she was working on. And because these incredibly bad faith, bad actors in this video game space deign to believe that they're investigative reporters, that they're Sherlock fucking Holmes of Twitter, all they do in their spare time, rather than floss between their incisors or let the water run between their fucking ass cheeks, is go on the VOD pages of developer-focused accounts. So they do this with GDC talks, and they've done this with Gamescom, and try and find something they can drum up to piss off the masses. Remember, we talked about this before. Ring the dinner bell, like ding, 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 ding. Your slop's here. Come down. Come on down and get your slop. We're shitting on migrants right now. There's a hole in my ceiling filled with rotting rat carcass, but I'm going to shit on somebody who's trying to come to a country to make a better life for themselves. So somebody...
By the way, she clearly thinks that everybody talking about this has...
Dirty asses?
Dirty.
I thought that was weird. I'm like, why are you thinking about people's asses?
Dirty asses, and they live in very poor conditions.
Yeah.
I would say, So we'll continue here.
I don't know who alerted Zach Hoyt. I'm not going to say his fucking name anymore. His stupid
guessing that's Asmongold.
His name's Zach Hoyt. Somebody alerted Zach Hoyt to this presentation. He gave, unsurprisingly, a mealy mouth call to arms to his army of cockroaches. And I don't just mean the ones inhabiting the walls of his house, but the ones that are online who are standing there going, "Sir, we're waiting for your bidding. Whatever you tell us to do, we shall run out and do it. I hope the next person we attack is black."
I hope so too.
My God. It's got to be a miserable life for her to like. She has issues, you know.
She needs a hug, I think.
She needs a lot more than a hug.
Therapy.
Yeah. Yes, therapy for sure. Go just a little bit further. Yeah, and the projection is raw.
He started shitting on this game and shitting on its creator and shitting on the people who work there. And now Elon Musk is apparently fucking involved, and people are trying to call for the deportation of a legal American fucking citizen because they made a game that they don't like. These are the same.
By the way, keep like she's literally shouting to a room of zero right now. Like keep track of her chat here. This is her chat.
Hasn't moved, hasn't
No.
Fucking people who are shitting in their adult depends over fucking, what's the word? I'm getting so angry I can't even think straight.
Oh dear.
Over the perceived belief that there is a lack of free speech or that people are not allowed to say there's too much censorship, you know? Oh my God, there's too much censorship and they're trying to censor everything from you, and they're trying to remove free speech in games, and we want we want an eighth of a pussy lip hanging out in Stellar Blade, or we're gonna fucking riot. These are the same fucking people who are upset about censorship, who don't like the idea of wrong think. That's all they fucking talk about. But because they have the...
I resent that. We just spent about 45 minutes talking about the fat lady on the plane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what she's watching. Like, this is crazy. Which, by the way...
Fat camp, want to come?
You know, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to make an offer to everyone's favorite waitress because I know she's out of work right now. And this is a legit offer.
It's the offer, man.
I will buy her a one-way ticket
to Africa,
to Guatemala, where she can go through the migration process all the way up, do the whole thing. She can vlog it, her entire experience, but I will pay for her to get down there. I'll even give her 50 pesos for some food to start.
What the Guatemalans ever do to you, dude?
Well, that's where a lot of people are migrating from. Guatemala, Mexico. They start in Guatemala and make their way through. But I will gladly, if she wants to experience it, right? And because, hey, it's all about those migrants, right? Right. She says safely from New York City, which is amazing when, you know.
City's on fire.
Right. So, yeah, I would like to offer that up. And I'll gladly fly her down there on my dime, right? Coach, by the way, certainly not first class. And she can go down and experience it, vlog it, make all sorts of content out of it, right? See what it's really like. And good luck to her. You know, I'm offering up free content for her. If she's so passionate about it, then go ahead and show us how passionate you are about it. I think it's really, really great that you do that. So will she accept it? Absolutely not. But because number one, she's chicken shit. Although it would be brilliant of her to do that because she could go down there and document the whole thing and make all sorts of content. And, you know, I invite anybody who has gone through that, you know, who is so passionate about the migrant process, the illegal migrant process, to go down there and actually do something about it, showcase it, right? See how long you last. I think it'd be interesting. So yeah. Arch, you got anything on the waitress?
Not yet. She's just upset that she doesn't have any societal power anymore, and she's irrelevant.
Oh, I have a question for you, Arch, about crazy women. So you're into the crazy women, aren't you?
Yes.
So would you?
Well, the mentally ill ones, but not necessarily the politically ill ones.
Okay. We need a
They'd have to be like Emma Watson, Like, that's fine. She's
Okay, she's
politically ill,
beautiful, I
but she's
get it.
attractive enough for me to want to fix it.
Well, yeah,
Plus,
I think,
Alyssa McCante. Have you any idea how many people have been inside of that? Like, oh,
I really don't want to think
Maybe it's a
about.
hallway.
Yeah. No interest. No interest thinking about that. On any level. But the offer is there, and you're more, just hit me up. We've exchanged emails before when I invited you on the show, and you were very polite and saying more or less, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, the offer is there. I will personally give you a high five if you subscribe. I will not actually give you a high five if you subscribe.